All right, so I'm gonna make this video quick. All right, Jawan Howell has entered the transfer portal. For those of y'all who don't know who Jawan Howell is, he is number 22 for South Carolina State, the running back, the true freshman running back who almost ran for over 1,000 yards, but we held him out the last 2 games of the season due to injury. That Jawan Howell, he's entered the transfer portal, and I'm gonna be honest with y'all, we saw this coming. We even joked during the season. Every time he had a big game, oh yeah, he ain't gonna be here next year. Because we knew big schools were gonna see that and they were gonna offer him. And they did. He has 3 FBS offers, not even an hour after being in the portal. Okay? So we knew this. And we wish him nothing but the best because Jawan Howell is magnificent talent. And I know he's gonna do great things wherever he ends up. And I can't wait to see it. But he's gone. But my problem is now that Jawan Howell is gone, y'all seem to think that we don't have running backs anymore, which is nonsense because I've been talking about this running back room, emphasis on room, because now we just have 4 more. So let me break it down to y'all again since y'all seem to think we're depleted at the running back position. Jawan Howell's gone. So this is what it would look like next year if nobody else enters the transfer portal. Casey Fields, who shared those carries, a lot of those carries with Jawan Howell. Casey is a guy who came in and was a driving force, just like Jawan Howell last year, for the first half of the season before he got into trouble. And I'm not going to say what it was because that's just not what I do on this channel. But he got into trouble, and of course, he was sent off the team for the rest of the year. Now, he'll be back next season. On top of Casey Fields, we have Tyler Smith, the guy who I've been an advocate for from the very beginning since he committed to South Carolina State, coming from one of the best high school programs in the state of South Carolina. He is a guy who had much success this season as well. The speed back, the guy who, if you get an open field, you're not going to catch him. He's a guy who I didn't agree with sending him up the middle as much because he's a speed back, but he can do that as well. We still have him. Great vision, great speed, great athleticism. We have him. And then we have the other Tyler Smith, the guy who, by the way, even Coach Pugh said was supposed to be starting over Jawan Howell when he first got there. He was predicted to be, and then he got injured, which set him down for the majority of the season. And he only ended up playing 2 games at the end of this season. So he's going into his redshirt freshman year. He's a guy who was top 10 in the country in rushing yards and rushing touchdowns. He is 6'1", 215 pounds, damn near the same size as Jawan Howell, and probably faster. He's going to be big for us next year. And last but not least, Josh Shaw, who we saw take over the mantle versus Morgan State when somebody was down with an injury, and he played magnificent football as well. I've said Josh Shaw is the workhorse. He's the balanced back. Aside from Jawan Howell, he's the most balanced back in that room. He could be the power guy. He could be the speed guy. The point I'm trying to make is that all 4 of these running backs are good. We are fine. Even if we lose 1 more to the portal, that would still leave us with 3. We're fine at the running back position. We will miss Jawan Howell. Yes, we will. I will. The whole fan base will. We will miss him heavily. You never want to lose a talent like that. But South Carolina State is just fine at the running back position. Okay? Like, we're fine. We are only focused on finding a head coach right now. That's where we are. So we'll see what happens with that. And of course, I'll keep y'all updated with that when I hear something. But with that being said, y'all are watching the BlitzCity Podcast. I'm your host, Kobe Orr. I'll see y'all next time. I'm out.